Well, there won't be any playoff basketball here on the floor, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, but the WNBA playoffs begin this week, and in the Eastern Conference, it promises to be a free-for-all. The Atlanta Dream, the number 1 seed, seeds 2 through 4, separated by only 1 game in the Eastern Conference standings. The number 2 seed, the Indiana Fever, who wrapped up their regular season losing to the New York Liberty here at Madison Square Garden, 73-61. And after the game, our Julia Morris talked with rookie Maggie Lucas of the Indiana Fever. She led all Indiana scorers with 17 points in the ball game. And Julia asked to begin the interview how this team is going to bounce back in time for the WNBA playoffs to get ready for the Mystics.
I think we're going to be fine. I think we took tonight to rest a lot of our high-minute earners. I think we'll be fine. Just got to take this week and work on us.
What are some things that you will work on this week looking ahead to the playoffs?
I think today we had a couple enforced turnovers that led to transition points for the Liberty. So, trying to cut down on those for sure.
Your team actually has a pretty impressive record on the road. You have 9 wins on the road, which is actually more than you have at home, but you do have home court advantage going into the playoffs. How do you feel about having home court advantage, and do you think it will still be beneficial even though you are also playing so well on the road?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have, great fans, and, we'll feed off them for sure. And I think we've picked up some momentum at home. I think we're playing well, a lot better at home, so, we'll feed off that.
You're most likely going to be matched up with the Mystics in the playoffs. How do you feel about that matchup?
Everybody in the conference is tough, so, we got to be prepared for them, and, they present a lot of different challenges, so just got to be ready and, be ready to execute.
And you're surrounded by veterans on this team, such as Tamika Catchings, who have obviously been to the WNBA Finals before and won championships. How important will that veteran leadership be looking ahead to the playoffs?
I mean, it's everything. Like you said, she's just unbelievable, and, then there's Bree and Karima and Z and E, and, we just feed off their leadership for sure.
Great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So Maggie and the rest of the Indiana Fever hoping that their veteran leadership can carry Indiana to its 2nd championship in 3 seasons. So once again, the WNBA playoff pairings are set. Number 2 Indiana against number 3 Washington. The other Eastern Conference matchup in the first round, the number 1 seed, the Atlanta Dream, take on the number 4 seed, the Chicago Sky. And in the Western Conference, the best team by far in the WNBA, the Phoenix Mercury, they're the number 1 seed in the West. They'll take on the number 4 seed, the Los Angeles Sparks. Should be a very exciting series. And in the other series in the Western Conference, the Minnesota Lynx, they're the team that have won 2 of the last 3 WNBA championships. They will take on the number 3 seed, the San Antonio Stars. So stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk for more WNBA playoff coverage, including a feature on Lynn Dunn of the Indiana Fever, the head coach, her final season coaching basketball. Michael Castellano with a feature on the head coach of the Indiana Fever. And we also will have a conversation with Phoenix Mercury head coach Sandy Brondello. We're going to ask her how the Phoenix Mercury have been able to pull off one of the best regular seasons in WNBA history. From the floor of Madison Square Garden in New York City, my name is Adeshina Koike, and this is ALotofSportsTalk.com.